If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friends?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So welcome here to Nixa, Missouri, just south of Springfield by not very far. And we are here for Queen City and the Missouri Monarchs in the 8-man football division here. Regular season contest this time. This is the second edition of the second time they've played each other here, and second edition of the Show Me Showdown, I believe is what it's called. So we have Asylum coming in with a 3-0 record after a forfeit win last week, and 2 dominating wins already this season. The one game that they had a half game and they had a forfeit, so they've played a game and a half so far in 3 games, but they are ready to finish here. And Monarchs coming in with a big victory over West Plains last week to keep them in the playoff hunt. So both these teams ready to go here. Last year they had a good matchup. Queen City came out on top by a few touchdowns, but good competition between teams. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
And we have the national anthem there due to some copyright issues. Could not play that. But as I mentioned, the Asylum will host the Monarchs this time. Last time it was in Aurora, Missouri, on their very nice field they have down there. We do have a scoreboard up in the corner occasionally there. We have the webcam right now. That's going to be the GoPro's going to go there eventually, probably next week. Good old Amazon. But thank you for joining us here, and please keep everything civil and the comments and be nice to each other. Due to some multiple monitors and stuff, I can't physically see the game except through the cameras, so what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back when they are ready.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend.
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And we are not ready to go yet. We're just gonna take a break. We'll be back when they are ready to begin the game. Now we are ready to go here, and both teams getting ready on the field. Both these teams, as I mentioned, played last year, had a good ball game. And I expect a good contest here today. Both these teams, very competitive, able to win. The Monarchs last year in the league they was in picked up a championship, so two championship teams coming at each other, the other being Queen City. And both teams down there sorting everything out, getting everything ready to go. And just seeing the tip-off, who's going to get what. Not tip-off, coin flip. I'm still in basketball mode. So Queen City in the gray, Monarchs in the blue. Monarchs want the east side of the field. And we're going to see who has what here. I didn't see the... Well, we're just going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And looks like Monarchs will kick. Asylum will receive to begin the contest. Pretty good little crowd coming down here already. Remember to social distance when you can, and wear a mask if you can't. Follow all other CDC guidelines, etc. We're ready for the kickoff. The kicker's ready for the kickoff. Now we're ready for the kickoff, and the ball is off. That is deep. That's going to be, I believe, a touchback. So we're going to start at the 5-yard line. We're going to take a 15-second break and be
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And I only have so many of those PSAs, so I apologize. You're going to get to know them very well, I am sure. So Asylum sets up a couple receivers. They start off with a pass that is caught, intercepted, and we're going to have a whistle out there, but we're going to take a 15-second break, and we'll be back after that.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And we are back, although that is a first down. So off the interception, a one-play drive turns into a turnover, basically. And Monarchs nowhere to go. They're going to lose about 7 yards to start this. Both teams really fired up here. Good defense by Queen City to come out, and excellent defense by the Monarchs. So both teams ready for a challenge. Let me know if the audio, if you can hear me or not, because I have a generator behind me, or if you can just hear generator, but I will do my best. Monarchs set up in at least twins. We may have another. We only have 2 receivers on this. That is passed, incomplete. Second down. Third down. So really no one really able to get to the ball there from the start of that play. Queen City kept the defense sealed up pretty well. We do have a clock this time, so I kind of have an idea what's going on and what the time is of the game. Those who have watched others know that Sometimes there's usually not a clock, and it does not go well sometimes. And Monarchs, they will lose quite a few yards. We're going to have fourth and a long way to go. So this will, I don't know if the Monarchs will punt, but I don't know if they can quite kick that far. So that's going to be a pretty good sized field goal for a smaller goal that they have. Thank you for joining us, and please remember, sportsmanship is the key. Clock does continue to run. So 2 minutes ticked away, and looks like Monarchs are going for it. Have several receivers lined up on the line. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone.
You have the skills.
Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So Monarchs ready to go here. Fourth down and a really long way to go. Quarterback keeps it. He will not get there. That's going to be turnover on downs and first and goal from about the 9. We're going to take a 30-second break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
So Queen City's in scoring position to begin. Little split back formation, handoff down the gut. That is still on his feet. That's going to be a gain. Looks like about a 4-yard pickup on the play. Second and goal with 4 yards to go. Maybe 5. It's a little counter handoff right there. Once again, same set. Look for that counter possibly, or we do have a couple receivers. This time the quarterback will keep it. Ball fumbled. That's another turnover out of bounds. We have, this might be a touchdown though. It was across the line. Look at the replay over here on my end.
It's been forever.
And it looks like it's kind of hard to tell. Looks like it was ruled down at the 1 maybe. Interesting call. I wouldn't have called that, but that is called a touchdown. So with that, we have a 6-0 lead for the Asylum early in the game. Extra point coming our way. Queen City does not generally do a whole lot of kicking, so I'm sure we're going to have another counter play or pass of some sort. 11:25 in the first quarter remain. again, same handoff. That is ruled no good. The ball appeared to cross, but with that, we'll take a break. 6-0, 11:25 in the first.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and action.
Oh, interrupted the break right there, but we are about ready to go for the kickoff. Queen City this time will kick it off. They have a 6-0 lead after the short yardage, basically. Let's do that. Kick is off. It is right in the middle of the field, still bouncing around. Queen City is going to get there. And we had a decent little pop back there, but that's going to be first down. We had a helmet come off. Back here, I didn't see, I heard it, but I didn't see. It looked like it might have been right in the corner. So 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. I wouldn't say deep in their territory. It's only 25 yards each team has, so 50-yard total. Monarchs in a very spread formation. Multiple receivers. That is incomplete. Nearly caught. Good defense by Queen City on the play. 2nd and 10 is brought up. Lots of food trucks down here. Things like that. So be sure to come down and enjoy yourself. 2nd and 10 on the 15-yard line. Like twins on the right and single receiver on the left side along with the back, but it doesn't matter. It goes to the short receiver for a very short gain. So that brings up I believe a 3rd and about 7 or so. Different. We got, looks like a little inverse of the same setup right there. Pretty much the same little passing options, but this time quarterback can't get past the linemen, and linemen will bring the Monarchs down in the backfield. So that'll result in a several-yard loss. Actually, might be a yard back before the marker is. There it is. Clock continues to run. It's really some pretty decent offense so far by Queen City. Monarchs are a powerful offensive team too. They can connect on those. Several have been right in the fingertips, including a defensive interception. So that will stop the clock and bring up a penalty. Depends on who it's on here. Officials looking at might be on the Monarchs. Wasn't quite sure what caused the jump originally. Nope, it's on the defense. had a discussion to figure out why the jump was there, but that will make this a 4th and 6 coming up. The pole is in the middle. But if that pole wasn't there, then I'm sure there wouldn't be no lights over here in this corner, so I'm sure it's there for a very good purpose. And once again, this will make 4th and 1. So 10 yards and penalties already for the Asylum. So this will make it 4th and very short now instead of a 4th and 11. And I wouldn't think they'd give it to them. Oh, they are going to give them the first down. Well, we got chains that aren't set yet here. We got a first down on the chain marker. So they gave them, I guess it was a 6-yard penalty because it was still 6 yards to go, but I guess we'll just call that 1st and 10 to start this off. Split receivers, that does not matter. Nearly made it to the line of scrimmage, though. The little handoff in the back almost worked, but the defense collapsed in around them. Some very, very good grass out here this time of year. Had probably like 4 inches of rain in the last week or so. 2 weeks. And again, a pass. That is downfield. That is way incomplete. We have a flag thrown on this end, though. It's 3rd down. 2nd down. The flag was thrown after the throw. So we're going to take a 15-second break as
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
we're back. This ball is not going the right direction for the Monarchs, though. They were a little excited for a minute there, but this is going to be a 10-yard penalty, it looks like. So repeat 2nd down. And we are, looks like, about ready to go again. Again, the option for the handoff, but the quarterback will not take it. He'll try to break free. We have a flag downfield. So a flag on the defensive side of the field, though. Not sure. It was away from the ball quite a bit. While they sort that out, we'll look at some other schedules here for this week. Blue Jackets at Militia, Nebraska. Falcons at Defenders in West Plains. And Bullies at Battle in Arkansas. Red Hawks have the week off. And next week, the Monarchs will travel to Nebraska. Falcons will travel to Oklahoma to the Red Hawks. Battle will travel to Springfield here. Blue Jackets and Defenders both have a bye next week. I think they play each other, actually, that next week. But I will confirm that. Because I believe there was a schedule change. This is against Queen City, though, this penalty. And that will... I guess it was ruled pass interference is the only way that would be a first down right there, so... That's what I would assume. I did not really pay a whole lot of attention to what was going on. So, definitely a passing formation here. This is passed to the fullback, though. Queen City's there. That is a loss. So, nearly 2/3 gone in the first quarter. Still a one-score difference. Week 6, which is May 15th. That will be a... I believe I don't have any games scheduled that week yet. So if you want a game streamed, let me know. Again, same formation. This pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. About 12 or 13. Go on that. So good drive for... Really penalties have helped, but the Monarchs have held their own in this quarter so far. Once again, they set up really 4 receivers. That's wide open. That's a touchdown. We got an official that is down. We're going to take a quick break.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Back here from Dixon, Missouri. Coming off a wide open touchdown pass for the Monarchs. The Monarchs have a chance to go up and score for the first time. We're going to have false start from Monarchs, and they are going back 5 yards. So that'll make this extra point much longer. Monarchs set up with at least, nope, we got 4 receivers. Oh, we don't have 4. Oh, we got 2 in motion now. Pass is up, pass is caught, and that is going to make this 8-6 Monarchs. We'll be back after this break.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Back here, both teams getting ready for the kickoff. Monarchs 2-point lead so far. And that is going to be blown dead as soon as the play began. So that will move the ball back, I would assume, to the goal line, but I was thinking they kick from the goal line. This field's set up for youth football out here, so it's a 100-yard field. I guess the ball doesn't go back any further. .47 on the clock still. And ball up. Asylum return it. They get past the first one. Second one. Don't make it to midfield. So we're going to start right about the 25, and we're going to take a 15-second break.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Back here in Nixa, Missouri, and okay, ball moved up, so I guess they gave them possession further up after the kick. Monarchs with looks like a rushing defense there. A little counter handoff was good. So they'll gain about 5 on the play. Asylum looking pretty solid there. Looking like they was going to just pass the ball, but offensive line held their own. Once again, similar setup here. Defense still running through, and I believe that's going to be encroachment. So that will make this second and about 2, maybe 1. Oh, that's... well, alright. So that's going to be first and goal, I guess. I'm thinking that was more than 5 yards, but we'll just stick with that. I want to thank CY Sports Complex for allowing these games to happen here. They got baseball complex, an indoor field, outdoor field. Very good crowd tonight, and that ball's loose. Monarchs might have it. It appears they were the last to touch it. Monarchs do come away with it. That is the second turnover now by Queen City in the ball game. So we're going to take a 15-second break and be right back.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Alright, ready to go. Monarchs get ready for another offensive set. They lead by an extra possession, basically, after the touchdown. Not an extra point, but a 2-point conversion. Rarely will you see extra points in this 8-man division. Counter, really just kind of a straight, direct handoff. He's still free. And we got several people tackled there. We got a player that is down. We're going to take a break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So looks like everyone's all right. Second and about 12 to go now. .216 in the first quarter. Quarterback thought he had it, but he will not make it here. He'll be drugged down near the original line of scrimmage, so probably about a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Monarchs. Monarchs in the navy blue and red, Queen City in the gray. There's some video issues. Hopefully that is working. So shotgun formation, multiple receivers, at least 4. That is caught, and that's a 1st and goal from within the 5-yard line.
Let's go, Corbin!
So 149, and Monarchs are in striking distance again.
Woo!
Oh, I think we're back, so my message is gone now. I also have the stream running in the side so I can see if it starts to get a little cranky. Sometimes it does.
Let's go!
So Monarchs in striking range, 4 downs. They have to score though. And that's going to get nowhere. That's going to result in a loss. Queen City sealed that side up and nowhere to go for the Monarchs. Ran out of bounds. Lots of food trucks down here for people to get pretty good food. You got barbecue, got some good old fried food, and got some tacos down on the other end.
No, my heart's racing.
And we may have a pass interference here on that. Looking at the small screen, let's see. Looks like it will be pass interference, so that's going to be 1st and goal, a new set of downs. And we're gonna have, well, I guess that's the end of the quarter, so we'll take a break and we'll be back after this message.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
We are back here. They are sorting out where the ball is. I believe it'll be half distance to the goal, which is about right. Should be first down. Well, I don't see a chain crew down there yet. Still don't have a chain crew, but it should be a first down, I would assume, after the interference. Now, wind's getting a little chilly out here. So Monarchs set up, once again, shotgun formation, 4 receivers, 3 linemen and a quarterback. And that's going to be offensive penalty this time against the Monarchs, so that'll cost them 5 yards. Back to a first and goal from, looks like, the 10-yard line.
Come on, Monarchs!
And looks like still waiting to start here. Monarchs will be first and 10 from the 10. Okay, we still have a discussion here. We're going to take a break and be
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So I'm not sure if we had a timeout called there or what we had, but we are back. And running back deep behind the quarterback there. This could be a counter handoff, or it could just be, it is that little counter handoff, but not what they were hoping for this time. That's another 5-yard loss, so second and goal coming up from, this time looks like the 15-yard line. Monarchs second down and goal. 15 yards separate them from scoring. Once again, same style play, and this time, well, he will make it in the end zone. So that is a Monarch touchdown, 14-6. We'll be back in, well, we'll just ride with this until the extra point's over. No, we have a flag, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
ready for the extra point on there. Still 14 points on the game scoreboard. On the assuming that is correct, so I will stick with 14 unless I am told differently. Let's pick this up. And multiple receivers here, options for the Monarchs, so they will definitely be throwing this. Quarterback has the option to keep it, though. That's incomplete. We're going to take a break, 14-6. We'll be back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So Monarchs now lead by 8 points. I guess I turn this up and it's working or maybe working. I'll tinker with it, see what I can do. Let me know, leave a comment if it's sounding good or bad or whatnot. I'll try to look during the break if I can and adjust some things. So Monarchs once again kicking off. And that is caught. Queen City is still on their feet though, but they will get brought down. And we have a personal foul. We'll be back after these messages here. So I believe things have settled down here from earlier. And looks like 14 minutes still in the second quarter here, so lots of football to go. And it looks like no flags thrown though out of that. So Queen City will start with the ball on their own 15-yard line. That's complete and out of bounds. Apologize, had the wrong camera brought up. That one's a little far away. And a little duck pass, but that will not get very far. So we have another flag. I think we have a flag thrown after, maybe. No, we do not have a flag thrown. That was the ball. It looks hard to see behind the wooden pillar there. So first half clock continues to roll though as third down and about halfway for the Asylum here. Asylum 2 in motion. Not sure. They'll get the first down. They'll gain a couple more. So Asylum will manage to move the ball after that. Almost looked like it wasn't quite planned perfectly, but it worked. Asylum currently trail 14-6. And whistle, not sure what the chain issue, I guess. And we're ready to go. So a secure shotgun formation. No one at all back there. That is incomplete, so that will bring up a second down. This mic down, it's starting to get heavy. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Queen City. Monarchs coming off a big win over West Plains, so rolling off some of that momentum. However, okay, we have a first down. I'm not sure why, but we'll just call it a first down, I guess. Oh, never mind. It is okay, all the chains moved on that now, so now we are 1st and 5. I don't know what's going on. We'll just go with that and say good job. And pass complete, first down. So 5 yards from the goal line. Good run by the Asylum on that. That's going to be a 1st and goal coming up. I believe the clock should have been running, but it has stopped. So once again, shotgun formation, quad receivers, twins on each side. Defense adjusting accordingly. And that is caught. Queen City will make this a 1 extra point possession to tie it up. So we'll be back after this 15-second break.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Is Queen City ready to go here for the extra possession to tie the game up? And they will power their way through. We are knotted up here at 14 apiece. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Oh, never mind. We won't bring that graphic up. We'll bring this.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
All right, ready to go for the kickoff here. We're all knotted up at 14 apiece. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Well, one camera has all kinds of craziness. Asylum with the kick. And that will be a false start, so either re-kick or take the penalty after the kick, I would assume. A couple options they have on that. I wish I would have said I had some fancy thing for halftime prepared, but I do not have anything fancy for halftime. We still have 10 minutes before we get to that point in the ball game. And the kick quarterback is up, down the middle. Monarchs still on their feet. They're able to maybe get out to near the 25. They'll make to the 20, it looks like, so they will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. Once everyone settles into, it is a 25, so with the penalty, that'll give him 5 yards. Might have gave him an extra yard almost right there, half yard. So Monarchs coming into this, very good passing offense. I believe a couple Monarchs games on my broadcast schedule later this season. Monarchs, bad handoff in the backfield, kind of fell apart before it even got to the running back, and the clock's still not running apparently. But I'm assuming the officials are keeping track of the clock down there. I would hope so. Monarchs set up. Our quarterback's got a back with him, so look for that little counter handoff again. But also, you got a couple receivers on the right. That is incomplete. We got a flag, though, down back here at the line of scrimmage. Having a discussion with the Monarchs. They may be moved back, but you could almost turn this down and give them a 3rd down and maybe have a better situation here. Maybe the easier option, just turn it down and make it a 3rd down. But they will give them the penalty, move them back. Monarchs deep in their backfield, the quarterback is, so if Asylum get through, it would not go well, but also the same thing, if they can get that off. Nearly had the pass complete. That's going to be 3rd and 15 coming up for Monarchs. Monarchs in blue, Queen City, wearing the kind of gray-silver uniforms with more white silver on the screen right now. I guess we are just kind of sitting at 10 minutes for the rest of the 2nd quarter. Again, that is deep. That's intercepted by the Asylum. They are on the way back. He will be tripped up out of bounds. So he'll be stopped back in the 12, 13-yard line maybe. But Asylum will come away with the ball. Of a long passing offense like that, the ball gets away, and sometimes it gets in the hands of the wrong receiver back there. You want to throw to the receiver of your own team, usually at least. Pretty decent crowd out here. Got probably probably several hundred fans for this ball game. And we're going to have a 5-6 yard gain on the play. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 4, but we may have a horse collar of some sort. Well, no, the replay does, yeah, we have a penalty. That's a 1st down. Tied 14-14. If you're just joining us, we have less than 10 minutes to go. There's a clock issue. Probably more like 5 or 6. Little toss, counter. Not really the most efficient play of the situation there. Monarchs able to seal that up and stop that run. Queen City maybe gained a half yard, maybe a yard on the play. That's 2nd down. And multiple receivers in motion. You can have 2 in motion. That is caught. That's a short gain. That'll bring up 3rd and about 3. Once again, quarterback throws it, it's caught. He will, not sure if that's a 1st, but that's going to be close to a 1st down. And it is ruled 1st, so 1st and, I think it's a 1st and goal. Depends on where it looks like a 1st and goal it is on the 9-yard line. Asylum, once again, this time a little counter handoff. Monarchs there to grab that, to stop that though, and that is maybe going to make it to the line of scrimmage. Not any more than that. Good effort by both teams though. Well, they didn't gain a lot, maybe a few inches. Queen City still on their feet. They're in the end zone. Touchdown. Queen City takes a slim lead here. Extra points coming their direction. City lines up in a not really an I formation, more of a kind of a little halfback, fullback formation down the gut. That is down the middle. It should be good. It is good. That'll be 22-14. We'll be back after this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
back here for, not sure how many more kickoffs we have in the first half. The clock has kind of been stuck on, okay, the clock has now just started moving, so not sure what's going on there. Either way, the Monarchs come away with it, still on their feet. This time the pack catches up to them. The Monarchs will have 1st and 10 from, looks like just inside the 17-yard line or so. I don't believe they crossed midfield yet. They did not. Pretty decent crowd here tonight. Camera finally focused in.
I see.
Monarchs line up for, oh, we got split receivers. Oh, we're missing a person out there. They will connect on the pass. Just depends now on how far, and a gang of St. Asylum players will be there to greet them. We're going to take a 15-second break and be
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
back here. Do not have 0 minutes in the second quarter. The clock is not accurate, but we still have some second quarter to go. Looks like they gained a couple of yards, maybe one, maybe two on that. For maybe a counter handoff again on this, or possibly a pass, but we're going to have a false start, so that'll result in a loss of 5 yards on the Monarchs. Oh, it's getting a little chilly. Let's get my long sleeve in a little bit here. 22-14. Queen City now leads. They did trail for a little while there. Game far from being over. And the pass is not complete. So that'll bring up third down. So third and long coming up, 15 yards from the first down on the pass. I would imagine you could do a counter here, but you have to really sell the pass if you do. If you do not sell the pass, it would not go well. I'll try to get some updates of scores after halftime or during halftime if I can. Quarterback passes. They will complete it, but it is incomplete. So that's the fourth down. I do not believe anyone had control over the ball when it was caught. Well, actually, that might be a Queen City ball, but in the long run, it is probably not going to matter a whole bunch if they don't actually get this. So we are still pass. It is caught. Well, it is caught by someone. It is an interception. So we are going to take a quick break. We will be back.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So coming back after the interception again, Queen City ball once again. City lines up multiple receivers on this. And that pass is deep. It is, I believe, caught. It is ruled out of bounds, I guess. It looked like he had the ball caught, but it was ruled he was pushed out of bounds. Queen City once again there. Going to pass it. Well, I say that, there's a flag thrown. Now it is caught. But we have a flag thrown before. We're going to take a quick break while this is sorted.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And back here once again from Nixa, Missouri, still awaiting the verdict of the flag in the back. I'm not sure what it was, but it will. There's still a flag on the ground. That was not picked up. Queen City now second and a long way to go. They have an 8-point lead right now, and I've heard safety yell down there. That would be in favor. We're going to have a timeout, maybe? Well, we're just going to take a break here.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friends.
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So, welcome back here. Still not sure what's going on right now down there. I guess someone took a timeout, but I didn't see them call it. The officials are talking to someone. Queen City, that pass is deep. That is caught backwards into the end zone. Queen City with the touchdown.
trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So Queen City now extends the score 28-14 right now. The score on the screen is not correct for whatever that computer is doing over there. And a little counter, that's going to walk in, so 30-14 now. We'll be back after this break. Queen City on top.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friends.
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And we are back here. We're just going to turn the scoreboard off for now, as it says 0-0 on it and 0 seconds, so something has malfunctioned. Queen City this time waiting for the kick. No flags. Monarchs, they will not get past the 15. And we have a ball loose. We got both teams saying they have the ball. Queen City says they had it. So he was ruled down, I believe, by the white hat official down there. So that'll result in a 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. Both teams have had their share of turnovers already in this ball game. See if our scoreboard's back up. Well, all right, we got 30-14 on a scoreboard at least. Not sure what the time is, but we got the score right at least. Monarchs able to get the pass off, and it's caught. That's a touchdown. So Monarchs will answer on a 1-touchdown drive. Just like that, back to a 10-point ball game. Chance to make this a 1-score game if they can get a conversion here. This will be uploaded to Facebook tomorrow, I imagine, sometime, depending on, I'll have to re-edit it a little bit. Just trim it down, basically. And that will remain 10 points, so we'll be back after this PS.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Back here ready to go. The lights definitely getting some pretty good glare off of them. It's a good sign they work. I believe all these lights are actually working here, which is a very nice thing, very nice field. I apologize for the lower resolution. It's to keep the stream steady instead of choppy. City chance. So they got an open lane, though. They have nearly an open lane. And we're going to take a break here. We will be back after these messages about sportsmanship. Or it will.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And we are coming to you back here. We still have some issues going on. We'll be back again in 30 more seconds.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So we are back here again on your, we'll just call it the wavy camera there, but we'll be back in a little bit once everything settles down and things are decided. All right, I believe we are back playing some football here. Queen City. They're going to pick up this and make it a first. This will be second and about 2 or 3. Again, pass caught. Chance for a first. He's going to have to. He did get past the line, so that's a first and goal. Queen City continues to move on this drive. And first and goal coming up. Should be nearing halftime here, not too much longer. Had an issue with the clock time. We have a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And we are back here after the really short timeout. Queen City looking, I'm sure, to add a security score before halftime. That's incomplete, so that'll bring up second and goal now for the Asylum. Asylum, the last unbeaten team in the league right now. Picked up a big win down in Arkansas against Battle. And second opportunity, I guess, here on this goal drive, and that one back, a little counter handoff. He may get a couple. He might have got close to the 5. Had an extra little hop there, but did not break the 5. So it's third and goal from about the 6 or 7 there. And this is looking very much like a pass, however. That little counter handoff is still an option back there. Very good option, too, I would say. That's out, fourth down. So this is score or turn the ball over, basically, at this point. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Alright, back here for fourth and forever. The scoreboard has gone out, so we'll just turn that off again. Remember, kids, if all else fails, just turn it off. So that is a first down for the Monarchs. Asylum will assume defense, and I would say the Monarchs will be throwing the ball. This is their opportunity to get within a one-score ball game.
You can take them out and do it makes it TV little. It already is, so I'm not because you told us,
So we are not sure what's going on at the moment here. We're just waiting on the Monarchs to get ready. And now well, never mind. We have an official calling another timeout. So Monarchs again, we're going to take another timeout.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Looks like the Monarchs are ready for what they're doing. Look, and our scoreboard's back up working. That is incomplete. I believe that is halftime, so we will be back in about 10 minutes or so for some more football. So we are back here for some more football, I reckon. Queen City kicks it off for the Monarchs to return. And Monarchs have a lot of return here. They're going to make it midfield. So we're going to have 1st and 10, just shy of midfield line. I believe we're going to switch back on the scoreboard and pretend it's working. Well, it's not working. So we're just going to turn that off for now, because it's still broken. They're having some technical difficulties with it. So Asylum setting up, looks like for a rush, possibly. We do have split receivers, maybe 3 of them, depends on what this other guy does. But that doesn't matter. We still have their running back, Monarchs running back on their feet. He's still on his feet, and not sure what exactly happened right there, but they went about 10 yards to the right, 10 yards to the left, and they wound up in the same spot. So they did not go very far. Oh, my bad. My graphic never went away. You did not miss a whole lot.
I just need to find the extension. Oh, yeah.
And it's the...
big batteries too for the one. That's what I'm trying to see if I can find.
And deep pass, Monarchs caught, touchdown.
We're trying to.
So that will bring it within under a store.
Do you by chance have an extra port of your extension cord?
I think on the other side I do.
Look on the other side. See if we can plug you down there. Try to run the camera closer.
And Monarchs come out, extra point, ready to go. And let's check out our famous scoreboard camera here in just a second. It is definitely broken, so we'll just not worry about that. And that is good, so we have a 2-point game back after this PSA about bullying. Don't do it.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So we're ready for kickoff. Monarchs come out strong to begin. Asylum, they got some room. They're going to get caught up a little bit. Still have room, though. Still on their feet. And this might be the end of it here, but they will have a big run back to near the 15-yard line. Monarchs line up in a basically an I formation here. Split back in the formation, goes back to the fullback. He will possibly get a first down on the play. It's going to be close. It's going to be second and about 1. So we still have a 2-point ball game here. 30-28. Asylum has the ball. And Asylum will hand it off. They're going to be probably out of bounds short of the first down marker. So that will bring up 3rd and short. Again, same formation. This time, halfback will catch it. We might have a double face mask there. No flag thrown, but that's going to be close to the first down marker. Not sure. By very close, I mean within less than a yard, probably. Asylum, toss in the back. That's a first down. 1st and goal coming up, maybe on the 1-yard line. So Asylum again line up, 1st and goal, halfback, touchdown. So 36-28, Queen City. So both teams scored on their opening drives. Really pretty easily also. And they will get into the end zone again for the extra points. 38-28, back in 30 seconds.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
$38-28.
38-28.
So Asylum ready for the kickoff here in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to have a flag, so we're going to have a mulligan on this. Assuming penalty will be added after the kick. Here's some fire trucks. And for those with My thing keeps saying there's audio issues. I will figure that out down the road. Not right now. Or you may not have any, so it may not even be an issue. And attempt number 2 is good. Monarchs on the run, but they will not get very far. They will fall shy of midfield on the 20. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Be back in 15 seconds.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
After the penalty, it is 1st and 10 from the 25. And waiting on the Monarchs to pick up the offensive set. I believe someone, yep, quarterback back right there by the pole. Quarterback's still on his feet. He's going to gain several yards. So that will, looks like 2nd and 4 coming up for Monarchs from Aurora. They are in the blue, Asylum in the gray. Still plenty of food trucks out here, still plenty of football to go. Another handoff. This is a 1st. So that'll be 1st and 10. Good run by Monarchs on the possession. So far, very solid running by both teams. And Monarchs line up again. I would assume they would probably do the same thing as it's been working so far. Will be a pass this time to the halfback. He will be brought down. Looks like some fans a little bit too close on the sideline there. Everyone looks like they're okay. Still a 10-point game here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams answering back at each other. And just the official behind the quarterback, and someone on the line got pancaked right away. That will be inbound, so the clock will continue to run. I believe the pass was caught, so we have 1st and goal from about the 4. So 4 downs, 4 yards to score. Twins on the right, single on the left. And quarterback will be brought down in the backfield. So he might make it to the line of scrimmage. Not quite able to get far enough up there. Second down, he lost about half a yard or maybe a yard on the play. Thank everyone for coming out here today. YouTube says I don't have enough video for smooth streaming. I hope that is not the case. I currently still see a stream going on, so I will re-upload this afterwards if there is any issues for anyone. Pass caught, touchdown, 1 score possession again. Monarchs calling for something there. Not sure what they're calling for. But we still have a ball game here. 38-34. 2 points still up in the air for the Monarchs. Game started 2 hours and 9 minutes ago. So we're in for a long haul here. And ball's down, so that'll be a dead possession, and we'll go into a 30-second break. 38-34, Asylum still leads.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Back here in Nixa, Missouri again. 4-point ball game this time, so it's going to take a touchdown to change the outcome of this for the Monarchs either way. We got 1 official ready, 2 officials ready, and the whistle ready to go. Squib kick on the ground. Asylum has it. They have some speed. They still have some speed. Ball loose. And I believe the Asylum will come away with that. Lucky positioning for the receiver there. So thank you for joining us on Alan Hilliard Sports and for this broadcast. The National Football Association here, 8-man outdoor division. And, well, we almost had a flea flicker there. Asylum will make something positive out of that. Appeared like they were caught, but they're able to come free and gain a little bit at least. I do not know how much time is left. This is the scoreboard. So it just says a score. Man in motion. Pass. Nope. Quarterback keeper. That's a out of bounds. First down. Asylum. Queen City will move the chains again. Another little sweep toss. This is going to be close to a touchdown. It is ruled a touchdown, so Asylum gets back on the board. Now it's a 10-point lead. Big extra point because they can gain the... They can make this a 2-score ball game essentially right here. It is still a 1-score game, really. But 12 points would make it at least 2 touchdowns to make something happen for the Monarchs. And that will happen. 46-34. We'll be back after this PSA.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So back here ready for the kickoff. Queen City adding to their lead, 46-34. Made it a 2-possession ball game now. Still plenty of time in the third quarter and fourth quarter to go. Monarchs might have some room if they get through the line, but they will get caught up in the net of Queen City at the 20. And they will stop at the 20-yard line. We're going to take a 15-second.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
So first down, just past the 20-yard line in Monarch territory. Monarchs, I believe, CPFL champions last season. The winner will also get the Show Me Showdown trophy, or Mid-Missouri Show Me Showdown trophy. And both players on the ground and no flags, so that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 46-34. If you're just joining us, Asylum in the gray, Monarchs in the blue. Or navy. Shotgun formation. Looks like 4 receivers. There might be 5 receivers somehow. But the quarterback won't know that because he will be brought down in the backfield. So that's a loss of about 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Check them off.
Fake handoff pass. That is nearly caught by either of them. That's going to bring up a 4th down. I don't think it would have mattered either way if they would have caught that because they were both out of bounds. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight.
What's up? Not gonna work. Drop your stuff off at the truck.
Do not have any updates of scores or anything right now. And whistle right away, so that may have been on the offense. So that'll be not really a free play, but it'll be just a dead play. And 4th and a long way to go right now. And I imagine this will be a pass. I mean, this will have to be a pass. And over the back catch, Queen City, they get out of the backfield. And we have a flag thrown. And we are going to take a break here. Things look like they've settled down a little bit. We'll be back in about...
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So coming out of that, we still have flags on the ground. Not sure what they are about yet, but we'll take this time to look at some baseball scores. And top of the 9th right now, Texas over Boston, 8-6. Bottom of the 8th, 2-2. Dodgers, Milwaukee, Atlanta and Toronto tied 5 each. I'm actually looking at the screen, not what's going on in the field, but the ball is moving to basically a further 1st down from where it was. And back here, Nixa, Missouri, Queen City with the ball. One back with the quarterback, but quarterback will throw it, little toss. Short little gain right there, and that will make it a 2nd and about 6. Let's see. Local teams here, St. Louis, 12-5 over Pittsburgh. And Kansas City, 11-3 over Minnesota. So Missouri doing a good job. We have a timeout, so we're going to take.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hey,
Back here in Nixa, Missouri. Oh, looks like that was the quarter, so that would make sense. That means we are in the fourth quarter here. 46-34. Take a quick peek at our official scoreboard, and it says third quarter. We're just going to ignore that since obviously the field side changed. They're having some technical issues with that, with technology on their scoreboard they're using.
All I know is that it's fourth quarter now.
So 15 minutes officially to go. And not sure what the delay is here. I think we're going to settle on... I guess we're going to settle on that for field placement. And pass downfield, incomplete. Flag thrown. This may be pass interference. It definitely looked like pass interference, at least. And I believe they're going to call that, so that will be an automatic first down. That is a Monopoly double your money go to start card right there. And ball caught, touchdown. Queen City. They will add to their lead, make it 52-34 now. With an opportunity to make this a 3-point ball game. That will be enough. That's another 2 points, so we'll be back 54-34. We will be back in just a little bit here.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So back here at Nixa, Missouri, Queen City, now a 3-score lead over the Monarchs in the fourth quarter. Still says third on the scoreboard, but we'll just go with that. Monarchs high kick. They make a decent run downfield into Queen City territory. Pretty efficient kick, really, for the Insane Asylum there. They were able to get it high, get a lot of airtime. And good run by Monarchs out of Aurora. Shotgun formation. Decent little gain right there. Found the pocket and able to gain a few yards on it instead of a broken play. Someone's truck's having a bad day over there. And again, shotgun formation. Quarterback just off screen for a second. And that will be a sack, so that's 3rd and about 10 coming up. And just kind of waiting, Monarchs taking their time. So far, 2.5 hours in the game, but really the game nearly over here. Unless we have a major meltdown here, Queen City will probably come away with this.
Here, I'll hold Baby Yoda.
And we have a gain. We got a player down. We're going to take a break to our second camera, which we'll just take a break and we'll be back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friends.
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So we're dealing with an injury issue here. We'll be back as soon as this is over. It is the 4th quarter, by the way, not the 3rd. All right. I didn't know the audio was muted. It should not have been muted. So I guess I am back here now. For whatever reason, it muted the audio. And that is a big loss. That's going to be 4th and a long way to go. So 4th and about 20 coming up. $62-34. Pass complete. Still on the ball. Big gain on 4th down. That's a 1st down for the Monarchs. So they are not done yet. This one out here is like a neat little hoverboard deal with like one wheel. It's kind of cool looking. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this ball game here. It's been a good game. Both teams playing well. I'm sure both teams chance to meet each other down the road. And flag, that's going to be a 1st down for the Monarchs. So that's pass interference. So it's a 1st and goal from about the 5 probably is where that's going to fall. We have a timeout. We'll take a timeout.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
It's back here from Nixa, Missouri. The timeout still going on. We're going to take another 15-second.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And I guess they had a extended water break. They are still not ready to go. But it is 1st and goal from about the 2 after the pass interference call. And still 62-34. Asylum counter handoff, not there. And we have a flag on the play. It may be due to the helmet. So that would be another first down if that is, which would not really change anything. It moves the ball halfway to the goal line, but does not change a whole lot. Yeah, looks like both teams getting ready here. Halfback and fullback. Fullback gets the ball. He will fight his way. He'll be close to the end zone. It's going to be ruled down on contact at about the 1. So it's going to be second and goal. So probably nearing the end of the ball game here. I'm sure we're getting close. Monarchs in striking distance. Really more of a pride touchdown. That is not going to make it into the end zone, so that's going to be third and goal coming up. It's going to take 28 points right now in order to make a comeback here. Asylum does have one loss on the season so far, so this would be loss number 2. Or not the Asylum, the Monarchs have one loss. Asylum has no losses. They're 3-0 right now coming into this ball game. Once again, another handoff. That one is in the end zone. That'll make it a 22-point ball game now. An extra point coming up, which is, of course, a 2-point conversion. So we should be nearing the end of the time here, as we are probably pretty close. This may be, again, another counter handoff. Oh, fake pass. Incomplete, so we'll take a break. 62-40, Queen City on top.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friends?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So Monarchs on the kickoff again. We've had 102 points scored in this ball game. And I would say, not sure what that means, but I would imagine we might have a squib kick. We may have anything here, or just don't have enough people on the field. We're going to have a flag, so we will just redo that and start over again.
Let's go, Monarchs!
So Monarchs getting ready for round number 2 here. That is caught, so that will be at the 1 yard line, I guess? Or is that a touchback? He had a foot in the... I'm not sure. I can't really tell where he had that, because that is a kind of a tough one to decide there. And they will get the ball as a touchback, it looks like. So Queen City will start with the ball on their own 5 yard line.
Tastes like crap.
So Asylum set up. They'll get the pass off. They'll get it complete, and they'll gain a few yards on that. So that'll be second and much shorter than what it was.
Oh, that's funny.
$62-40. And Asylum again, pretty much a passing offense here, 4 receivers. I don't actually know if one of the linemen could be a receiver. I wouldn't imagine they could, but incomplete. We're going to have a 3rd and about 5, I guess, coming up. Both teams hurrying up there. I don't know why they're hurrying up with the clock stop, but I would assume Asylum would want to use the clock as a friend at this point in the ball game, because it is on their side right now. They need a first down to make it happen. We're going to have a lot of movement. And to see who got caught first, it's a false start, so that's going to be 5 yards. So Asylum opportunity here. They have 3rd and long now coming up, as 3rd and 5 went to 3rd and 10. They'll get a first down. They'll get no more than a first down, but they will get the first down at least. And the clock will continue to run with that. They stayed in bounds. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. This game will be uploaded to YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook. That'll be on Alan Hilliard Sports also, amongst other games. And we have a flags thrown. So we're going to take a break as more flags are being thrown.
39!
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
So we are back unsportsmanlike against the Monarchs. That's an automatic first down. And that is also so that is more than one unsportsmanlike, I guess. There was multiple of those thrown. So that'll make it first and goal from somewhere near the goal line here. Looks like about the 6 or 7. I would assume that was added after the play. But that will go back. And I believe that is the ball game, so, well, maybe. Looks like coaches come down the field. Well, no, we still have the game going on here. We have a official stoppage for some reason.
We just tired of all the extra stuff and then go.
So the game not over yet. And we're going to take a 15-second break to... Nope, I guess we're not. We'll just let this run and... let this run out here. Get my camera readjusted. Indirect snap. Couple of them. Queen City. Third and goal still from a long ways away. So it's a good chance to do some misdirection plays or practice something, flea flickers, anything you really don't try to do normally or wouldn't want to do. And touchdown off the sweep, so that'll make it 68-40. And that will secure the victory for Queen City late in this fourth quarter. And we still have the extra point coming our way. Oh, we might have something on the clock over there. We have 1:16 on the clock. So let's see if that is correct. But we'll just stick with that and keep that on the board for you. And 2-point conversion is good. 70-40, 30-point game. We'll be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Queen City kickoff. Looks like 1:16 on the game clock. It's the fourth quarter, not the third quarter.
Hey, don't do that.
It is Shields Media right there doing his thing off in the little scoreboard camera. And Monarchs still on their feet. Ball loose, but it is ruled down. So ball will be around midfield. We're going to take a 15-second.
Just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
And clock's still not moving for whatever reason there, but we'll just turn that off. So Monarchs will pick up their second loss of the season here. Asylum will pick up their fourth win of the season. And Monarchs looking for the pass. They get it off. Short pass intercepted. Queen City. And first down, back at the original first down marker. Queen City will start with offense after the turnover here. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. My camera's back on. The scoreboard quit working for whatever reason. But it is still not working on time, so we'll just keep that off. And another secondary toss. Short gain. Clock continues to roll. Thank you for joining us tonight, and hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be in St. Louis next week from Wentzville, Missouri, as the Blue Jackets will face, I believe it's West Plains, but on the schedule it doesn't say that, but they both have a bye, so we'll figure that out. Ball fumbled, recovered, and I don't think that's a first down. That's going to be a third. So it's going to be third and short coming up. And again, a handoff, first down. Maybe some more on the play. So first and 10 from about the 9-yard line. And I believe that is it. So that is a final 70-40 from Nixa, Missouri. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night. We will see you down the road as enjoy the end of the fireworks show here. Before we go, Once again, thank you for joining us. Have a great night. We'll see you later.